Hi, I'm Missy Wryn. Today I'm going to talk to you about round penning, joining up, versus holistic joining. As I had mentioned before in previous vlogs, horses are genetically wired to require a herd leader at all times, even in your herd of two, you and your horse. So I came up with what's called holistic joining because you know my whole program is based on training the whole horse. So instead of round penning, which round penning never made any sense to me, you're standing in the center of a round pen and you're making the horse move around in circles and you're changing their direction, by stepping in front of their drive line, getting them to change direction and hoping they'll turn into you. But imagine from the horse's perspective, you're in a round pen, and typically, as the trainer in the center is moving the horse around, the horse is looking around for a place to escape. But what the trainer is trying to invoke is the horse to make the choice of being with the trainer, because the horse is going to recognize they can't get away. So to me, that is, the horse has to choose between the scary person that is running them around and exhausting them, or trying to find a way out. And what kind of choice is that? If you're the trainer and maybe the owner, the steward of the horse, and you want a relationship with this horse, you're using fear and exhaustion to get that horse to turn to you to finally just give up. I don't want that. I don't want that kind of relationship. I don't want to base my relationship on this horse feeling that there's no other choice but to choose the scary person. How can they trust somebody that they're scared of? So you start out a relationship just like that, in that context, and most of the time round penning, that's that first introduction with a horse, is a round pen. A lot of the trainers, look at all the trainers, most of them, I shouldn't say all, most of them, the high profile trainers, they're all doing that. And I just think that that is contrary to recognizing the sentient nature of the horse and using their own herd language. So I took round penning to a whole new level. And there's that word whole again, because I'm working with the whole horse. Remember, the whole horse, mind, body, everything, and emotions. So I'm going to do a holistic joining. And what that consists of is what happens in a herd when a newcomer comes along. You have your herd leader, oftentimes it's a mare. So that new herd member comes in and tries to be part of the herd, and that herd leader needs to invoke that new herd member's instinct to recognize her as the herd leader. So what does she do? She moves the guy's feet, but she doesn't chase him. She doesn't beat him up. She sees the guy, he's over there eating some food, or some grass, and that lead mare is going to go, I want that space, and she'll stomp over there and she'll go, you need to move on. And he's going to go, maybe he'll kick up, but he'll move off and he'll get all fussy like, oh God, what's your problem? But he moved his feet, and that's what the lead mare wanted. So then she's eating, and then she'll see that he's somewhere else, and so she'll go run him off. That's what I do. So when a new horse comes into my barn, I let him loose in the arena, or you can do this in a paddock. You can do this in a small area of pasture, fencing off an area, just a small area so you're not having to run a lot. But I'll let my horse in my arena, which is, a rectangle. It's not round. And I'll let the horses kind of checking it out. They're just kind of bobbing around, checking things out, getting to know things. That's really good. This is a time for that horse to get relaxed and get to know its environment. So he's going to be checking things out. And as the lead mare, I'm going to go, I want that space. And I'm going to go over to that horse and I'm going to shoo him off. And maybe I'll have a stick and flag, or maybe just my lead rope, I'll twirl it, and I'll just shoo them off, and they'll go, and they'll buck and show their feet. I don't care, because they're not on the end of a lead rope. On the end of a lead rope, if you buck, you're going to get disciplined. That's dangerous for me and disrespectful to the herd leader. But when you're not on the end of the lead rope, I don't care that the horse, kicks and runs and whatever. So that horse moves off, and now I've got that space. And so I'm in that space, and I'm kind of watching, the horse, kind of peripheral vision, seeing where he's going. And I see that he lands over on something else. And so then I go over there and I go, I want that. And I move that horse off, and the horse, And so I'll start kind of upping that a little bit. I'll be standing there kind of, you know, looking down like I'm eating or, you know, just hanging out. And I'll see that horse now is over in another spot, and I'll go run him off. And I'll do that a few times. And you better believe it, that horse turns around, looks at me. Huh, you must be the herd leader. Oh, thank you for being my herd leader. I've had horses just bury their heads in my chest because they're not getting that herd leadership. And oftentimes that's all you need to do is establish your herd leadership, and that will, a lot of the problems like stepping on you, getting in your space, that'll all go away because they'll go, oh, you're the herd leader. And they will then trust you, and you teach them to back up, to stay out of your space. But in a holistic joining, what I'm trying to do is invoke that natural instinct to recognize me as the herd leader. And when they do, and they look in like recognition, oh my God, I understand what you're saying. Oh, thank you. Because believe me, they don't want that herd leadership role, as it's very stressful. Horses are creatures of comfort. And as soon as you prove that you're a trusted and compassionate herd leader, you're not whipping them, hurting them, exhausting them, running in circles, making them change direction, getting them all excited. No, you're letting them check things out, and then you go and you move their feet, and then after a while, they're going to turn around and look at you in recognition. Wow. So I've got some videos, and I hope I got my fingers right, because last time I didn't. I think it's this way that's going to come across, that my holistic joining. I have many videos just dedicated to holistic joining. You can watch my Training the Whole Horse videos. It starts out with holistic joining, and the Gentle Horse Training with Starting Under Saddle video series also has holistic joining. So you can get all those details, watch how I do it. There's 3 different horses amongst those videos, and of course then there's all sorts of other holistic joinings that I do in clinics that you can watch. So watch, learn, kind of figure out what's going to work for you, moving that horse around in terms of space, how much space you're going to need. You want to be safe, but you need enough room for that horse to move around, but you don't want it so big that you're running, you know, 5 acres. I mean, don't do that. This also teaches your horse how to be caught, basically, because when a horse is difficult to catch, you move them off like a holistic joining, but I'll do another video on that. So I hope this is helpful. Watch the videos. They're all free. You know that. And visit my website, missyryn.com. You can watch all the videos on there, or go to my YouTube channel, Holistic Horse Woman. But holistic is spelled with a W because, remember, we're working with the whole horse. There's kind of a play on words. Or you can call me, 888-406-7689, toll free. Email info@missyryn.com. And you know, I'm traveling. I love coming to your barn and helping you with your horses. Oftentimes, I only need a day or 2. That's sometimes all it takes to get things set and you and your horse off in the right direction. You have a great day. Bye.